I was just remembering in the way back time, I was in junior high, and my parents had granted me the freedom to wear a little bit of makeup. And I remember I was in the bathroom, sitting on the vanity, staring in the mirror, putting Maybelline black mascara on my little wimpy eyelashes, like one eyelash at a time, trying to get it just perfect. Um, and I evidently, and I think I could wear a little tiny bit of blush too. And evidently I was taking too long because pretty soon my dad started rapping on the door, hollering, George, his nickname for me, you're taking too long. So put the makeup away, got out of the bathroom, and he gave me this look of kind of disgust, like, oh great, now a third daughter, one of three girls, wearing makeup and, taking too much time in the bathroom. And my best response to him was, I just looked at him and I said, well, Dad, it takes a really long time to get this natural look. And that's what I meant. So fast forward to today, where I'm a girl of many, many years, and I'm free to wear however much makeup I dang well please. And it's quite obvious that I wear makeup. Anybody looking at me knows that my eyelashes aren't this black, with blonde hair. I don't naturally have my eyes outlined like I do with eyeliner, and it's quite obvious. So I was thinking about what I always talk about, love and truth, and the truth part of that. And I was thinking, the makeup I wear, it's quite obvious that isn't how I look when I roll out of bed. I don't have this goop on my face when I roll out of bed. So to me, I don't know if it's a lie. I'd say if it's a lie of very little consequence because it's pretty obvious. So I'm not even calling it a lie. Maybe even the way back time, when I was trying to have this really natural look, maybe that was more of a lie because I was trying to look like that's just how I looked without any makeup. And I know that's a silly comparison, when we're talking about something deep, dark like as lies, but it's a simple comparison of an intentional something trying to intentionally pull something off, and then where I am now, where I just put goop on and call it good, and everybody knows I put goop on. So here's the deal. What I think happens so often is we sometimes add to truths a little bit, and pretty soon they're not so much true anymore. I think often we call them white lies. We don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, so we kind of massage the truth a little. And oftentimes those lies maybe have little consequence. I guess they're not called, the opposite, a black lie. I guess we don't call them black lies because that probably would be politically incorrect. And geez, just saying it, I might get hauled off to politically correct prison. Maybe somebody will bail me out if I do. So I guess I won't call them black lies. I guess maybe we'll call them lies of consequence. And I think most lies are lies of consequence, by the way. And here's what you need to know. My husband, Bill Whitlatch, was killed in a plane wreck. Healthy, happy, wonderful, lovely man. And after he died, I came to know some things. And one of the biggest things I came to know is that the only thing that matters in life is love and truth. And that sounds, I say that so casually, but it's a big deal. It's a big, big deal in my life. And the truth part of that is kind of a challenge because we so often, like I say, we kind of massage the truth, not to hurt feelings or not to offend or to appear differently than we really are. And I'm just sort of tired of that. I'm just sort of, I think it's kind of sad, actually, that we all couldn't just have confidence in ourselves to live in love and truth, the simplicity and purity of love and truth. And the tough deal is every place we look, and every magazine, every, TV ad, they're kind of telling us to lie about a lot of stuff. We just had an election, and man, I sure didn't hear a lot of love and truth coming out of that, but here's the deal. Here's the deal. The thing with lies of consequence is they generate more lies. That's what happens. And the opposite of that is the truth, which will set you free. So if you're living even those little lies, but lies of consequence, you have to keep lying, because then you're in mop-up mode, because you're trying to massage that lie through life, and that's more lies, more lies, more lies. And that sounds so awful, and it sort of is, but and I guess the thing is, what I wish for people to try, just try on a given day or a given hour of a given day, really, really take care in every single word you say and in every single thing you do. If what you do is going to generate a lie, own that, think about it. And if that's the case, the dirt always comes out in the wash. My mom used to say that. That showed up in my little book called Traveling Home to Happiness. And so I guess what I'm saying is, each day use care in what you say and do. Use care in what you say and do. Because, being in mop-up mode is a lousy thing, and I think that leads to unhappiness. I really, really do. I don't know many people who are lifted in love and truth that aren't happy. I don't know that. I know a lot of people who are struggling, trying to find happiness, and they're straying farther and farther and farther from their true, genuine self. And your true, genuine self, I believe in my heart and soul, to be of love and truth. It's so simple. It's very, very simple. And the really lousy thing, it's awful to not be happy and not be living in love and truth. That's awful. That's lousy. What's really awful and just really, really sad to me is, if you're not living your true, genuine self, you cannot be in touch with your heart and soul to know what your life mission is, to know why you're here. I don't think you can. Now, maybe somebody can. I don't think so. For me, I cannot. I have to have that clarity of thought and mind. And if you're not living your true, genuine self, your last day will come and you will not have fulfilled your life's mission, your life's journey. And that's what's really sad. That's what's really awful. So please, please, please give it a go. Like I said, maybe start out small, maybe like in an hour. And I know this sounds, nobody thinks they lie. Nobody thinks they do. But we all do. We all do. We be aware. I guess that's what I'm saying. Please just be aware. I am so keenly aware of that. It's woven throughout me now, and it's just how I am. It's how I am. I think I'm kind of hard to be around sometimes because stuff comes out of my mouth and it probably shouldn't. And I'm just saying what I believe to be true, and that's the way, there's consequences to that truth. There's consequences to truths as well. The good thing about those, though, is they generate more truth. When you say truth, it generates more truth. And the opposite, of course, the flip side is when you don't, you generate more lies. And that's exhausting. That is so tiring. It just eats you up. And so give it a go. Give it thought. Just give it thought. And, tomorrow morning when I put my makeup on, I know that that's a lie of little consequence. In fact, I can't even call it a lie because it's just so dang obvious. I can't even call it a lie. And throughout the day, the more you do this, the more you become aware of that love for truth, actually, the love for truth, the easier it becomes. And the more you're able and capable of fulfilling your life's mission, whatever that might be. And mine, I must say, is in loving you and loving all. I was told that. And it's a grand job. I'll tell you what, it's a great job. It's like, how the heck did I get this job? And that's a truth. That's an absolute truth you can count on. I love you. I thank you for being here. I wish just good things for you. And I hope you come back and That's no lie. That's an absolute truth. Thank you. Goodbye.